Are you aware that the mark you make on customers will show in your online reviews? Most people will base their trip to a new restaurant off the reviews they have, just like you would take into account a personal recommendation from a friend. How would you feel if you looked up a restaurant and all they had were bad reviews? You probably wouldn't want to go there, right? But that's not what a group of college students had in mind 10 years ago. A group of college students all got bad grades on their business exam, so they decided to visit the worst reviewed Mexican restaurant in town in order to not feel so bad about their grades. The restaurant they visited was not as bad as the reviews led them to believe, so that prompted them to think about how reviews can shape and affect a business in a restaurant. Thus, Fiesta Consultations was founded. You could say that we were founded over chips and salsa. Our mission statement is we intend to provide restaurants with the resources necessary to provide their customers with the best dining experience possible. Fiesta Consultation values creating personal relationships by emphasizing diligence, loyalty, and trustworthiness. We often communicate with our employees through Zoom meetings, emails, and we often like to take our clients on personal recommendation trips to our previous projects, just so we can show them what we can do for them. Our present and future goals are to help restaurants in our area or surrounding areas to strive to be the best that they can be. And our values are important to us because we want you to feel personal to us. We want you to feel like you matter. We value you because you're not just a number, you're family. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Antonio Woods. I'm an IT and technology specialist. I'm a graduate of West Georgia, a bachelor's in business management, an IT and cybersecurity certificate. I started working in the food industry as a busser and worked my way up to a manager of a restaurant in my hometown. I believe that my personal expertise in the food industry gives me the ability to help clients like you be able to increase customer relations and customer satisfaction. I understand that customer service is a huge part of any business, and I hope that by the end of this presentation, you will have the ability to satisfy any of your customers that come through your door. El Gente Mexican Restaurant is a family-oriented restaurant. They are located in Snellville, Georgia, and for more than a decade, they have been serving the traditional Mexican flavor with their exceptional service. Their philosophy is to create and maintain a restaurant that is friendly and exceptional in its attention to every detail of operation. Don Pedro is one of El Gente's competitors that offers an excellent environment to enjoy your favorite Mexican dishes. They are located in Norcross, Georgia. Then there's another one called Monterey Mexican Grill located in Roswell, Georgia. They also have the same family-oriented values along with providing exceptional service, but their downfall is their slow customer service. Now that we've got a little insight on your business, let's take a dive into your strengths and weaknesses. Here at Fiesta Consultations, we work towards getting you the best reviews possible. One customer from El Gente said, "We love their food and the prices are reasonable. I order chicken fajitas and they come on a sizzling plate. The salsa is better than any you can buy. Tom gets fajitas made with chicken, shrimp, and beef, and he loves it every time. There's always something to take home. Sometimes the language has been a little bit hard as I order all beans and no rice and always get the opposite. The servers try hard and are always gracious." If you see how they use the word always, that means that they're pretty consistent with everything that they do and the prices are reasonable. Another one of El Gente's strengths would be portion sizes. They always give you enough for you to be able to take some home and eat tomorrow. Can't beat that in my opinion. Furthermore, El Gente has good parking. So on top of consistency, good portion sizes, and great parking, They provide their customers with the best possible service that you can give. Although it is always good to highlight your strengths, it's better to turn your biggest weakness into your biggest strength. One notable weakness of El Gente with the time being is no mask. One of the customers said that none, and I mean absolutely none of the waiters nor food runners were wearing their mask properly. None of their noses were covered. We politely asked the waiter to cover his nose with his mask and got an eye roll. Got up to leave and informed the hostess that we were leaving due to none of the other employees properly wearing their mask, and received another eye roll from her with no comment. If your employees are not going to cover both their nose and their mask, there's no reason to be wearing one at all. Another weakness that was found was bland taste. A customer said, "I really don't understand all the 5-star reviews for this place. We came in based on all the great reviews, but came out seriously underwhelmed with this place. The drinks tasted like water and the food was so bland. No flavor, no spice, just so bland. The only saving grace was the server, who was very timely, nice, and doing her best for what they had to offer." Another weakness found at El Gente was rushed and unfriendly servers. One customer said, "We came here because of the high reviews, but quickly were unimpressed. The server was very rushed and unfriendly. After my husband and I ordered, he said, 'Is that all?' even though my 2 children still had not ordered. The chips were okay, but not very flavorful. The food portions were big, but again, very bland, unmemorable. Will not return again." Here at Fiesta Consultations, we know that all customers are not going to be satisfied with what you have to offer. One customer from El Gente said, "I wouldn't eat here when I moved to the area because it was always crowded. I believe it stays busy because it's the only Mexican restaurant in the area. I've had much better authentic Mexican food in Atlanta." Comparably, Don Pedro is praised for their customer service and tastefulness of food, just like Monterey is compared to them and their customer service styles and family-oriented values. Now that we have looked at your strengths and weaknesses, we at Fiesta Consultation can start taking those steps forward to help you. One of the most important opportunities and advice we could give from Fiesta Consultations to El Gente is to hire a chef that is more in tune with the Mexican food and the tastefulness of the food, so you can cut down on all those bad reviews about the food being so tasteless. Another opportunity or piece of advice we could give to El Gente from Fiesta Consultation is to require a face mask. With the time being, Corona's going around, so having a mask on would be nice. Another opportunity given to El Gente by Fiesta Consultation would be to hire people with more people skills. Unfriendly business is not good business. In any kind of business, threats can arise. Like, Don Pedro has great food at reasonable prices. Their food is stay consistent and service is fast. If El Gente does not stay consistent, does not keep reasonable prices, does not have fast service, people will more likely go to Don Pedro. Also, El Gente has been known to have unfriendly service. Well, Don Pedro has been given props for having great service. So that could also be another reason why people would choose Don Pedro over El Gente if they don't fix those problems. In conclusion, in any business, especially the restaurant business, you should check your reviews as much as possible. They can either make or break you. So that being said, any business should check their reviews 24/7 just so they can be able to keep up with the change of people and the change of emotions and everything that goes into the business that you are running. It'll also help you thrive. Any improvement on minor grievances that people have with your restaurant can make a huge difference in the way you're viewed. Do customer service, training, quality control for your food, and overall, just make whatever changes you have to make and be willing to change. Well, now that we've dug deep into strengths and weaknesses and how we can help your company, please feel free to contact us at any time about anything. You can reach us best by email, fiesta@fiestaconsultations.com, or by phone, 770-863-0987. And if you want to learn more about our company and what we're really about, visit fiestaconsultations.com. We here at Fiesta Consultations hope that if you're ever in need or need any help, you'll call on us. This mask here is our way of saying thank you for letting us be there for you guys, letting us give you all the tools you need to become a great company. And I hope that every time you mask up with our complimentary mask, you think about all the ways that we try to improve and try to become closer to our clients. Last but not least, please don't hesitate to reach out for any and everything that you could possibly need. Would like to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch our presentation and learn a little something about Fiesta Consultations.